Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Modern Monday. So the brewery we've got today for Modern Monday, Modern Brewery, remember it's going back to 1997 onwards, is the fruity, sorry it's not the fruit, that's the beer. The brewery is Windward Brewery in Bridport in Dorset, and the beer is Downtown Fruity Pale Ale. Now I've only discovered Windward Brewery this year when I was in Dorset on my holidays. I had two of their beers then. I had a Dorset Breeze and the Blow Me Over, both really good beers. I'd never heard of them before. This is the first time I've been going down to Dorset pretty much for 14 years. It's the first time I come across these. Trying to do a little bit of research, and the Windward Brewery is basically it's another arm of Dorset Nectar organic craft cider. So it's a family-run business since 2006. They've got lots of experience, so they start to experiment with craft ales, and they're being brewed by Oliver and Christian. And now I looked on the Facebook page, and it looks like they formed in 2019, but I don't know exactly when they started to sell these beers. Because like I say, I've been going down there now for many years. It's the first time 2022 has seen me, so I don't know if they formed in 2019 or started to sell maybe 2021 or something. I really don't know. But they're definitely a modern brewery, really ultra modern for brewing ales, and they go back all the way to 2006 with ciders. So there's not a lot I can tell you apart from it being modern. And the other two beers I really enjoyed. The videos are already out for them, so I just wanted to get these, a nod to these being a modern brewery, small, very small family-run business as well. So fantastic, just ticks all the boxes really. So let's see what it is then. Let's get it in the glass. So it is a fruity pale ale. It's coming in at, I think that says 4.5%. So let me put my glasses on. 1 minute. 4.5% ABV. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. Like I say, I enjoyed the other two. Love the artwork as well. Reminds me a little bit of Burton Road, which is another brewery which I've come across in Manchester. And I will do a Modern Monday for Burton Road, but it does remind me a little bit of their artwork. So I'll get it cracked open. Let's see what it looks like, get the aroma and the taste, and then we can have a read on the bottle. I think it's possibly bottle conditioned as well. More than likely is. And again, just using the old Bramwell Backroom Brewery bottle opener. Yeah, using the old style pint pot for this one. Don't know why I chose this one, but just did. I'm just going to try and keep an eye on if there's any yeast going to come out of there. Might stop it short, just in case, and then I'll pour the rest in. So there you go, straw colour, really light carbonation. Just literally wash this glass out and I'm still getting a little carbonation. I poured it really gentle because of the possible yeast in there, and I didn't want to just ruin it for this part, and I will pour it in a minute and you'll see a difference if it is bottle conditioned. So it's real straw, light, ultra clear with a little white head forming there, but like I say, I wasn't that vigorous with a pour. The aroma, what is that I'm smelling? It's got earthy, piney, a little bit sweet. The malts are coming through, like a nice sweet malt coming through there. There's a lot of earthiness, a lot of pininess, and a little bit of fruit. I'd say like a sweet stone fruit aroma. It smells quite pleasant, it really does. I've just poured it everywhere. Apologies for next door's dog. Yeah, so I'll just spill it everywhere when I'm swirling it. I'm useless at swirling the glass. Just wasted beer, frustrating. All the way from Dorset as well. But yeah, it's definitely got them aromas going on. Cheers. What's that? Try again. So it's quite dry. It finishes dry. It's got a bitterness there, like a citrusy, piffy bitterness. And then it's got that sweet, I can only say, it's like a little bit strawberry, like a sweet strawberry taste. It's an unusual, it feels a little bit unbalanced in that way. It's a little bit, the bitterness and then the sweetness, but it just seems a little bit unbalanced. It's not a bad beer, It's a, I'd say it's a 2B beer. It's got me, it's a buzzing beer. I'd say that the, and which one was it? I think it was a Dorset Breeze was a bit much better, and that would score a higher grade. A higher grade? What am I, an examiner? It'd give it a higher score for me. So it would have, the other one, I think it was when I was in Dorset, and I was scoring it on the Dorset coast and the fossils, and that got the 3 fossils. This would get the 2 fossils if it was in Dorset scoring it. So it's a good beer. It's not the best beer, and you can see room for improvement without me sounding too snobby. It just feels like it could do a little bit more balance within that. The bitterness just seems to be overpowering. Then you get this sweetness which comes in. It feels like that just needs to come to sort of like an agreement and a balance there. Mouthfeel's okay. Yeah, it is light. It's not watery. It's not thin. Let's try and get the rest of that in. It definitely is bottle condition looking at that, but I'll give it a swirl. See if that does anything to flavour, because sometimes it can. It's going to do something to the appearance, I'm sure it is. There you go. That's a bit more vigorous now. So you've got that head there. So brought a little bit of haze into the drink. You can see that on the camera. So yeah, it's not as bright. And that head now is formed. It's got a smooth, creamy looking head. It sounds crazy, but there's like a smokiness now to it as well. Yeah, it's just very earthy, piney. Tastes better actually now I put the yeast in. That's brought more of a balance to the beer, because it's sort of dumbed down that sweetness, and that bitterness is now balanced, and it doesn't feel like the sweetness is punching through it, and that's a much more drinkable beer now. A lot better. I'm not going to push it up to 3 just because of that, because I initially tasted it and that's what I'd give. So yeah, I stick to the 2Bs. It's got me buzzing, but adding that yeast now has just balanced that beer out. It's made it a little bit more smoother, and it's just stopped that sweetness punching through the bitterness and sort of battling with it. So yeah, that's much better. Let me put my glasses on. Let's have a read. So it says, Downtown. A pale ale with a light hop finish, brewed on the wild coast of Dorset. Windward Brewery was founded by 2 thirsty chaps seeking a worthy pint. And it just says water, barley, hops and live yeast. Know your limits. And 4.5% 500ml Windward Brewery, Bridport, Dorset. DT65HZ. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. And so it doesn't really tell you what hops are in there, but it feels like there could be a mix of UK and American, just going off and that piney, earthy, little bit of fruit going on. I don't think it's all American. I think there's a mix there, a bit of a hybrid one, which is absolutely fine, but it just felt like it improved once I put the yeast in there as well. It just brought a bit more balance to the beer. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.